never slow up, no I don't take shit, I got no...
Just from Zen Mitani, there comes Veda.
Wow!
Oh, my goodness!
What on earth was that? Very big reverse corkscrew right there, and you're absolutely right. It is so downhill there. You can his long lap penalty as well.
Oh, and Brian getting it a bit sideways on the brakes going in there. He passed 3 people!
And they got passed by 2!
Yeah, because he drifts wide.
Not imagine it from just your TV screens, how they're not just folding the front every time.
Presumably ruined his concentration having to do the long lap penalty, and he goes up the inside, which is fantastic. We love that. That's a bit of drama.
Well, that's why they're in Rebel Zurki's commentary box.
Well, that's right. And as I say, they go through the caught himself out. Anyway, back with the leaders then. Brian Uriarte still with the advantage over Pratama, but you know now he's back again. He's been passed by all of them.
It's all going to end in tears if
So through the left-hander in first, and they just go second, third, fourth. You know, it's so steep down. And Hakim Danish, they got a very, very slight advantage over the 17 of Yaroslav.
Not careful through Curvone, Peter. Goodness me.
No, it's going to end with Brian Uriarte right there. They just as quickly as they can change the gear, they do so. So there is the number 13 of Hakim Danish. Kapushin.
Kurdistani rider, just what a tick up in form he's had.
Running away with this race because they're just mucking each other up about now.
They need to be careful. It's over a
points leader, but he's yet to win a race this year. He's frustrated by that.
That pole in that front row start, podium back in. He switched to the inside, a couple of riders switched, he went to the outside, a couple of other riders went to the inside.
All frustrated is Brian Uriarte, who's won 2 races and twice been knocked off.
And
once by
Germany. Really impressive. One of the youngest riders on the Rookies Cup grid. I think he lost a place or 2 off the line, but as we come through turns 5 and 6...
By Hakim Danish.
Yeah, and he wants to be running away with it by this point in the championship, didn't he? You know, he looks at what he did last year, doesn't he? As Hakim Danish went very wide there. That could have been a long lap penalty for instead. All relatively safely through at that point. Onto the little short back straight we come. I could go one better than that. He wants to be a junior GP champ and Red Bull Rookies champ in the same niche. He was certainly right on the edge of the white. Did he actually go onto the green? Uriarte, Pratama, Gonzalez, Mitani, near enough the same as yesterday's podium. And this year, like the riders all before him, as Pugliese now picks his pocket into the final turn. That is an impression. That is the question.
And he's still there in 3rd place. And Christian Daniel Jr. This is absolutely crucial. The right-hander onto the backs, when they get round here onto the back. So through the left and up the inside.
It's a move because that is so fast into there, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right. I say they don't break. They up into 5th again. I think somebody way off in the green there. Christian Daniel Jr. He'd lost a few places. It's David Gonzalez who takes the lead. He's determined to make up for yesterday's flick it in there, scrubbing off the speed, then on the brakes as they go into the left-hander. And it is perhaps when that messy lap, a couple of disappointment. And who's
Brian saying, "Get behind me, stick behind me. I'll take you."
Absolutely sensational stuff.
Well, now it's getting spicy because Pratama has not got the lead that he wants.
Turns ago, but he's back in the hunt now, up into 6th place ahead of Morelli and Gonzalez.
Far away, and I'm not sure actually.
Yeah. And right now they're out the drive onto the
and it's Uriarte up the inside of Pugliese who gets the switch back there. Or does he? No, Uriarte. Really impressive all this. I mean, what a change we've had.
Back straight. I think Veda wasn't getting out of the corner yesterday as well as he needs to, and I think
he says, "No way, chap, I'm out of that into turn 2. Up the climb towards turn 3 we go," and you think he's
got the same problem here. He's too tight into that right-hander, and there's Brian, those guys
in this race so far. Peter, proper race of 2 halves. As we see a few riders steep on the way down for the reverse corkscrew. This is quite a brutal climb for any runner or cyclist.
Getting much better drive onto the back straight.
Well, I tell you what, full throttle through Curvone with a couple of just right in front of him. Unfortunate incident there. as we see, we've got two riders down, unfortunately, Joel Pons and Christian Daniel. Down patches there, they're not short of any kind of courage at 8:53 in the morning here in Misano. So, back at the front then, Peter. Veda from Uriarte, Danish, just can't push in him. Christian, that was a brutal looking one. Glad to see him then. So Uriarte, crown champion yesterday, in it for the win here. Beñat Fernandez, Daniel, Morelli and Gonzalez. The front seven walking from that.
Well, thank goodness for the Tech Air suit from Alpine Stars, which obviously fired up
Today as well. Wants to sign off from Rookies Cup as the equal most successful. 8 riders now starting to pull away a bit. Ramadipa in ninth, Carter Thompson
as he was in the air and would have saved a very, very nasty collision with the tarmac on the way down. There is a number
rookie ever. What a title that would be heading up to Moto 3 next year.
At the moment it's Danish. Long lap penalty.
Yeah, there we go. Long lap penalty for Danish. He did go on the green.
For 11 of David Gonzalez, the Spaniard. He's the 4th of those 5 riders. Stands with Andrew Piqueras on 11 and Brian Uriarte has 10. So
that is it. He's going to have to take it as soon as possible.
He is really. Just 7 laps. There's going to be, and it still is Veda Pratama who has the advantage. Brian Uriarte in second.
Look who are
with David Gonzalez right on his tail. Veda Pratama in 3rd place. They flash across the start and finish. 6 laps remaining. I wonder if how quickly he'll see. He should come up on his
top 3 are, Peter. It's as if Pratama never went away and had an injury. It's
time for the first time.
Christian Daniel Jr. can now take his long lap penalty. He's down in 14.
Notice board on his handlebars there to tell him, and
like we're watching Jerez again, but you've got sporting axe, and potentially the place is the American. So he's got a couple of laps to actually try and take that. Got pushed.
There's a board hung out.
He's going to go for it. He's going for it straight away. Well done, Hakim. And that is going to extra protagonist as well of David Gonzalez and Giulio Pugliese. But the top 3, Pratama back through the order to 14th on that opening lap. Not the one he would have wanted. Meanwhile, Beñat Fernandez, who he came to put him way back. Goodness me. Well, this is part of it. Unfortunately, that is going to put him. Uriarte and Danish. This seems like what it's going to be about this season, Peter.
It does. And there's an
collided with yesterday up into 11th place now.
Yes, I say Beñat had a.
My goodness, 16th position. He's got it to do all again, Peter.
13, pulling out of the slipstream, passing Brian Uriarte. Goes, he doesn't. Brian Uriarte had a wrenched arm yesterday, but it doesn't seem to be slowing down at the moment. He's doing very well.
So I can't believe it, Hakim. Oh, what a shame. And as it stands,
on the 51, and the orange helmet still has 2nd place, but behind is now
we have Danish in 7th place, just behind Marco Morelli, up 3 places from his. Look at the gap this would bring into the championship with just 2 races left.